Most entrepreneurs don't fail because of bad ideas. They fail because they're focused on the wrong things. If you are busy every day yet still not scaling, it's because you're missing the five pillars that truly drive growth. Master this and you'll scale without burnout. Ignore them and you'll remain stuck. Today I'm going to show you exactly how to build a sustainable, stress-free business. For those who don't know me yet, I'm Nick Navarro and I help founders scale stress-free by using systems, workflows, and smart delegation. I know the struggle. Endless to-do list, distraction after distraction, and the constant pressure to do it all. But if you could cut through the noise and focus on what really matters, today I'm breaking down a proven blueprint built around five key pillars that separate thriving founders from those who burn out. Let's face it, many founders are overwhelmed. You might be tweaking your branding, chasing every new marketing hack, or trying to wear every hat in your business. Let me tell you, it is a vicious cycle. The busier you are, the less progress you'll see. The founders who scale successfully are not juggling everything. They are laser focused on five essential pillars: solving a real problem, hiring the right team, understanding unit economics, practicing ruthless prioritization, and managing mental resilience. In today's digital age, when your audience is searching for answers like how to scale without burnout or workflows to grow a business stress free, you need to show up as the solution. This blueprint isn't just theory, it's a roadmap that successful companies have followed to build sustainable growth. Number one, solving a real problem. The first pillar is solving a real problem. Your business should be the answer to a genuine pain point. Let's take Airbnb for example. They didn't just create a pretty website, they solved a major issue: expensive impersonal accommodation. They tapped into what travelers were actively searching for, and that's why they succeed. What does this mean for you though? Start by researching your market. Use tools like Google Trends or Answer the Public to see what your potential customers are looking for. Look for the long tail. Keywords like scaling your business without burnout or systems to grow your revenue stress free. These are the ones that are in my niche. When you align your content with what your audience is already searching for, you position yourself as the go to solution. Spend one day each week reviewing customer feedback on online forums, identify recurrent issues that your product or service can solve, and let those insights drive your strategy. Now, you're resolving a real problem. The next step is to build a team that can help you scale that solution effectively. Too often, founders make a mistake by hiring too quickly, bringing in people without a strategic plan, which can increase stress and dilute your vision. Look at companies like Google, which famously invested a lot of time in hiring the right talent even when they were growing rapidly. Your goal here should be to build a team that understands systems and workflows, not just fill a seat. This means hiring purposefully. Look for strategic thinkers who can complement your strengths and fill in your weaknesses. By investing time in the hiring process, you build a foundation that eases your workload and sets you up for sustainable growth. Now, develop a hiring framework that you can repeat time and time again. Identify key roles you need and draft clear criteria for each position. Instead of rushing, schedule thorough interviews that can assess both skills and cultural fit. With the right people in place, it's crucial to know where your money is coming from and where it's going. And this brings us to our next pillar, understanding unit economic. Scaling isn't just about getting more customers, it's about profitability. If you don't understand your unit economics, you're flying blind. This means knowing your customer acquisition cost, the lifetime value, the profit margins, and cash flow. Many startups fail because they gain customer at a loss, thinking volume will eventually pay off. But if you're not tracking these numbers, you're setting up for disaster. A great example is Dollar Shave Club. They built their business model on clear, strong unit economics. The straightforward pricing and efficient distribution model helped them understand exactly how to scale profitably, making them an attractive acquisition target. Now, create a simple spreadsheet that can track your key metrics and update it monthly and use the data to guide your decisions on where to invest your time and resources. Once you have a firm grasp on your financials, you need to ensure that every task you do has the highest impact. That's where ruthless prioritization comes in. It's not about doing more, it's about doing what matters the most. The most successful founders are not the busiest ones, they are the ones who filter out the noise. Now ask yourself, does this task move the needle? If not, delegate it, automate it, or drop it entirely. Think about how Steve Jobs famously said innovation is saying no to 1,000 things. That's the power of focus. Use systems to streamline your workflow and invest your energy only in initiatives that directly drive revenue and growth. Now, at the start of every week, list your top 3 priorities that align with your core strategy. Then, block out the time on your calendar solely dedicated to these tasks. This not only builds momentum but also ensures you're consistently moving towards your long term goals. Even with a clear priorities and systems, nothing matters if you're not at your best. And this brings us to the final pillar, managing your mental resilience. Your business can only thrive if you are on peak performance. That's as simple as that. Burnout is not a badge of honor, it's a warning sign. Entrepreneurs like Ariana Huffington have spoken openly about the cost of neglecting mental well being. If you're constantly exhausted, even the best systems won't save you. Building mental resilience means creating habits that support your health and your energy. It's about scheduling regular breaks, incorporating mindfulness or meditation, and using stress management tools to keep your performance high. When you prioritize your well being, you're better equipped to make smart decisions and lead your team effectively. Experiment with daily mindfulness practice. Start with 10 minutes a day and gradually increase. So far, we talked about these 5 pillars individually, but the real magic happens when you integrate them into a cohesive system, a blueprint for sustainable, stress free scaling. Think of these 5 pillars as the gears in a well oiled machine. Each one plays a crucial role in driving your business forward. When you solve a real problem, you're setting a solid foundation. When you hire the right team, you're multiplying your effectiveness. Understanding your unit economics ensures that every decision is data driven, while ruthless prioritization keeps you laser focused on what matters most. And managing your mental resilience, that's the fuel that keeps everything running smoothly. This integrated approach is not just a checklist, it is a blueprint for long term success. When these elements work together, you create a virtuous cycle where strategic focus leads to growth, which in turn builds more capacity for even greater focus. Now, take 30 minutes this week to map out how each pillar fits into your current workflow. Identify one immediate change for each area that you can implement within the next 30 days. Are you really dedicating yourself to these five pillars, or are you stuck in a cycle of busy work that feels productive but doesn't drive real results? Picture these two founders. One is overwhelmed, working 12-hour days, constantly reacting to every new trend, yet barely moving the needle. The other has built a system that focuses on solving real problems, hiring thoroughly, tracking every important number, and ruthlessly prioritizing and taking care of the mental health. Fast forward a year. One is thriving with a scalable, profitable business. The other is exhausted and wondering why nothing changed. Which founder do you see yourself as? The choice is not just about business, it's about your quality of life. It's about creating a legacy without sacrificing your well being. Scaling your business is not about working harder, it's about working smarter. When you align your strategy around these five pillars, solving a real problem, hiring the right team, understanding unit economics, prioritizing ruthlessly, and managing your mental resilience, you build a sustainable system that propels you forward without burning you out. This is not just theory, this is a proven blueprint that top entrepreneurs use to transform their vision into a thriving, stress free reality. I want to hear from you. Which of these five pillars have you struggled with the most? Drop it in the comments and I'll share your experience so we can tackle it together. And if you are ready to ditch the burnout and scale smart, hit the subscribe button for more no BS strategy. Let's build your legacy, one focus, sustainable step at a time.